hibiscus tea bags. All right, y'all. It is time to wind down. I have had my shower, and today's housework is done. And we're going to add a little bit of this. It says key lime juice, but there's lemon mixed in there too. So how are you all doing? All right. So while this is cooked, while this is getting hot, let's see what's in the frying pan. All right, y'all. I am making grass-fed ground beef, and I used the wrong frying pan. I should have used my larger one, but too late now because I'm not dumping all this out. And I am going to just keep stirring it. See, if I had have used the larger pan, I could spread it out more. It'll cook better. I should just go ahead and do that, but it's okay. I can watch it. It'll be fine. And these are, what do you call it? Scallions that came from my friend's garden. So they are purely organic, and they are so strong. The smell, oh my gosh, I can tell the difference between a local garden scallion compared to the ones that we get at the grocery store. There's a different smell. But this is looking so good. I am making tacos, and this is what I'm using. I am using Taco Bell mild taco seasoning mix, but I have also added 2 different versions of Taco Bell seasoning, and I mix them together because I like the way they taste. And I also sprinkled some avocado and coconut. This blend is phenomenal for me because of the taste. I taste the avocado and I taste the coconut, and I just drizzle a little bit more on here because I love coconut. I love coconut perfume. I love coconut oil. Tawana, if you're watching, you know I wear that cocoa mango. So when you think of coconut, think of me. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it just does something to enhance the meat when I have coconut and avocado mixed together. And it is so hard to find. I don't think they make it anymore. So I'm going to keep mixing this up and mixing this up. And yeah, I'm liking this. But you know, I'm thinking I want more chives. I mean, not chives. I'm thinking that I want more scallions in here. And maybe even some yellow onions. I love to give it that mix. But one other thing, and I know some of you may not agree, but just adding just a tiny bit of liquid smoke. Whew, I'm sorry. It's just a tiny bit of liquid smoke just adds that little something something that I like. Whew. All right, let's check. Let's go get my tea. All right, Hubs, he can smell it. He's like, "What are you cooking? It smells good." I'm like, "Mm-hmm." It sure does smell good, and I can't wait to dig into it. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. Get a little stir going here. This is so good. So good. All right. I want to leave that plastic in there. All right, so now I want to add some other seasonings to this. So let me pull this tray down and let's get right over here. All right, so this in here is black pepper and garlic, but it's mostly black pepper. It's not much garlic because I'm telling you, garlic stinks. Garlic has to be in moderation. Okay, and I'm going to put in some oregano. And I don't like measurements and math. I like to feel as I go what I'm going to want. And that is how I have been cooking for years. Now, I do follow recipes, but once I get used to it, that's it. I'm like, you know what? We need to make some tweaks. So this is coming out really good. And we're going to see. But you know what? I really should have put more scallions in here. But constantly moving it around like this really helps it to cook better. Simply because it just helps with everything being even. So like I can't go sit down and do anything. I got a movie playing and can't watch it. Can't watch it. Because I need to watch this. So if you guys are ever wondering, like, where is my stove? I broke it back in 2008. The stove broke. I broke it. And when we first moved here, I tried to fix it. We moved here in 2007. I broke it in 2008, and I tried to fix it. When I tried to fix it, I made it worse. And the insurance company was like, it ain't happening. You didn't mess this up. I couldn't, you know. So it's like you need to buy a whole new stove on your own. And I never did. I never did buy a stove. So I've got tons of these induction things, and I have this oven, my toaster, my microwave, all on this cart. And we've been getting by just fine. Do I miss a stove? Yeah. But it's not a necessity. I'm fine. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if I had a stove right here where the stove was, where am I going to put my toaster oven? Where am I going to put my toaster? Where am I going to put my microwave? Because I still want this toaster oven. There's not enough room. You know, the kitchen is really tiny. As you can see, it is like it's a hallway. That's all this is. A thin hallway with, you know, stuff on this side and then stuff, and that's it. It's very narrow. So it's like this was the thing that I had to settle for when I got the place, you know. But I liked everything else. You know, I liked the bar, I liked the way it was set up, but I had to sacrifice having a kitchen. And I regret that because I need a large kitchen. I need more space. I've outgrown this place. I have literally outgrown this place. I need a new everything. And that is the truth. I really do. So this stuff is cooking, but I need to taste it. I need to taste it and let you guys know. I'm going to taste this tiny little bit. It's missing something. We're going to get some smoked paprika. And we're going to put a lot of that. And we're going to put salt. So hold on. Okay, so even though I love this salt, I love the grinder in here. So what I do is I have another one, and I grind up. I put in pink Himalayan salt. So, but this is definitely not pink Himalayan salt. This is sea salt. But this is the salt that I use. But I also save these containers once they're empty, and I put pink salt in it, and it tastes so good. I love pink salt, Himalayan. All right, so we added salt, and this is so juicy. And see, when I put it on the taco, the shell, and I put the shredded cheese, I'm gonna put a little bit of that Thai chili. But we're just gonna let it cook because I wanna make sure that there's no pink, but it's juicy. And you can see that taco seasoning in there. Loving it. So let's add a little more. Okay, these are the cheeses that I'm going to use. I only use Sargento cheese. So I'm going to put a little bit of Parmesan, and I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella, and a little bit of cheddar. Now this cheddar is Sargento, but I put it in this plastic bag because this is a higher quality of plastic than this. And the cheddar cheese is what I mostly eat. This is special occasion. And then I'm going to use this little bit of avocado mash. And we're going to check this out. But I really should have put more scallions in. But this is good. So we're going to do this taste test. But before we do that, we are going to take this little tortilla and I'm going to toast it and then oil it, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so I had to go get my 12-foot. See, look how long this thing is. I can go anywhere in the house. I mean, I'm all the way out in the foyer. I can go so far with that. That's all the way in there. I love this cord. I have these cords all over the place because I'm always running out of battery. So wherever in this house I am, there's cords. Cords by the TV, cords by the desk, cords by the dining room table. Oh my gosh. And they're all long too. I don't like being inconvenienced. All right, so this is looking really good, but I need to taste it and let you guys know what it tastes like. That's so much better, but it just needs a little bit more salt. Let's do that. Okay, now I'm gonna use this. This is my favorite salsa, is the Tostitos Chunky. It is not organic, sorry, but that was all I could get. All right, so I'm going to turn this fire down so that nothing burns. And we're just going to get a little scoop of this. And then I'm going to sprinkle on the cheeses. So, hold on. All right, y'all, I went ahead and did it. So I didn't put the cheese on, and I was going to put it in the microwave so that it will melt, but I didn't want to put it in that pan either. But I just said, you know what, I don't want it. Let's just try this little taco and see how this tastes, and I'll let you know. All right, hold on. That's a definite thumbs up, y'all. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like Taco Bell taco, but with a higher quality of meat. That's really it. That's what it tastes like. It's just, I can tell that the meat is just different, but it does taste like Taco Bell. And I used the Sargento, Parmesan, mozzarella, and shredded cheddar. And the Tostitos salsa. And this is my avocado mash, which really is just another word for guacamole. But look at that. That's a sloppy mess, but it is good. It is very good. I loved how this turned out. I love how this turned out. So, anyhow, I'm out of here. I'm going to enjoy this meal and I'm going to add me some romaine lettuce. That's what I'm going to do. Watch this. Adding romaine lettuce or any kind of healthy lettuce helps me to feel fuller. It makes the meal larger. I don't want tomatoes or cucumbers, but just the lettuce will make this just right. That's all I need. And that will help me to feel fuller. Now, don't ask how lettuce can help me feel fuller. I think it's mental. I think it's completely mental. But I do. I love it. I'm a big fan of lettuce. My favorite lettuce is that Little Farms butter leaf. Romaine is thick and coarse. It's very textured. So I don't eat romaine that often. As you can see, this is just a little thing. But it's still good. And it's good for you. So on that note, I will see y'all later. Bye.